It's time we talk about manifestation.
So to create what you really care for, first and foremost thing is that what you want must be well manifested in your mind. That this is what I want. Is that what you really want? You must look at it, because any number of things in your life you thought this is it. The moment you reach there, you realize that's not it. So what is it that one really wants is one thing. First of all, we must explore. Once that is clear, and we are committed to creating it, now there is a continuous process of thought in that direction. Once you can maintain a steady stream of thought without changing direction, definitely this is going to happen in your life, or it will definitely manifest as a reality in your life.
Hi guys, I want to share a manifestation technique that my therapist actually taught me. So basically it's called the can I please have more method.
Whatever we say is what our life will be. And so if we are saying, I don't have enough money, then by law of attraction, we will continue to not have enough money. So what we have to do is we need to speak about what we want. If we could just talk about what we want, our life would be incredible.
There's a law of the universe called the law of abundance, the law of attraction. You can have anything you want once you know what it is. One of the main lessons you come to Earth to learn is how to manipulate energy.
Hey guys, this is NoCool. You're watching NoCool Myths. In today's episode, we are going to talk about manifestation. We'll talk about what manifestation means to different people. Then we will see whether manifestation works or not. And then we'll delve into the processes behind manifestation. And then also we'll look at the problems associated with the manifestation narrative. So without further ado, let's start. Manifestation is the idea that if you focus your thoughts and your intentions strongly enough, you can convert your desires into reality. But this is where it gets tricky. Different people mean different things. Some say it's about positive thinking. Some say it's a spiritual or universal law that attracts outcomes. While for others, it's a goal-setting mindset, like visualize it and it will happen. So at face value, I would admit that it sounds totally harmless and maybe even motivating. But of course, that's not the complete story. If you are someone who thinks that manifestation is basically focusing your thoughts towards something you desire, working towards it, and then finally achieving it, then I don't really have a problem with that kind of manifestation. But in this video, I'm going to talk about a particular version of manifestation, which unfortunately is also the more popular one, where people claim that there is some universal law or some universal energy which is listening to your thoughts. So by chanting or by repeating your thoughts again and again, you attract it and it eventually helps you to manifest the thing that you desire. Now that's the version I have a problem with, and that's what we are going to focus on in this video. The biggest problem with manifestation is that it completely ignores the cause and effect relationship. Thinking about money or a job or love doesn't magically produce it. Reality works on cause and effect relationships and not wishful thinking. A lot of people who claim that manifestation has worked for them never really establish this cause and effect relationship, but instead they work on post hoc reasoning, which is a derivation from the Latin phrase post hoc ergo propter hoc, which literally translates to after this, therefore because of this, which basically means that when event B happens after event A, you conclude that event B happened because of event A. But that's obviously illogical. Just because something happens after something doesn't really mean that it was caused by the thing that happened before it. Imagine today you have rice, you run for 10 kilometers, and then when you go out, you step on some lemon on the street. And tomorrow, when you wake up, you get sick. So someone tells you that you have gotten sick because you stepped on the lemon outside on the street. But how do you conclude that? How do you know that it's not because of the rice you ate, or not because of running 10 kilometers, or maybe because of some completely random thing that you're not even aware of? Or maybe it's a combination of these several factors. So unless you can establish a direct link between the lemon or any of these events to the event of you getting sick, it's very illogical to conclude that any of these events had anything to do with it. Another example of this would be, suppose you are trying to hunt your dream job. and you start manifesting it. Apart from that, you also start working on your resume. You get certain certifications that would help in the job, and you also reach out to certain people who could actually help you secure the interview for this job. And eventually, you do get an interview. Now, you might say that you got the interview because you manifested it, but how are you going to establish that manifestation had anything to do with you getting the job and not just all the activities that you did towards it? So again, just because something happens after something doesn't mean it happened because of it. You have to do the work to establish the cause and effect. Let's play a game called Manifestation Game. In this game, we are going to ask the universe to give us a gift, to manifest something good for us, to prove how powerful it is. And all you have to do is ask the universe for this gift, wait for 24 hours, and then keep a very open mind, because this gift could manifest as possibly anything. So you need to keep looking out for it. I hope you notice how vague this claim is. In a regular day, we go through a bunch of things. Some of these we interpret as good things, and some of them we interpret as bad things. So when you're looking out for something good that happened to you, you will focus on anything remotely good, no matter the magnitude. This is a basic confirmation bias. You might have noticed how sometimes when you hear a new song and you walk outside, you might hear that song repeatedly in different places. Now, is that the universe giving you a signal through this song? Or is it simply because now that you have heard the song and you walk outside, your subconscious brain recognizes the song and you focus on it? And earlier, when you not heard the song, you were not aware of it, so even if it was playing, you wouldn't have heard it. So it's very important that we pay attention to these biases, because if you believe in something like manifestation, when you have already a bias towards such a belief, and someone like me asks you to test it and to look out for things that prove that manifestation works, you will look out for such things and you will find it, because the claim is so vague itself. Now, you might be thinking, if someone is manifesting and also working towards their goal, what is even the harm in that?
If you want something, I could lock you up in a room and padlock that room, and you ask for that and you know you have it, it will come, and nothing in this world can stop it.
Wow.
Right?
The problem is that manifestation itself is a very seductive message. You can achieve anything if you just believe it. So a lot of people naturally are drawn towards it. And a lot of people who promote manifestation online never talk about privilege, resources, social structures, power structures, or any other real world barriers. They do not tell you that not everyone starts from the same place, not everyone has the same opportunities. So telling someone to manifest wealth without acknowledging systematic inequality is not only misleading but can also be harmful. Imagine there are two kids. One is so-called upper caste and the other one is so-called lower caste. Both of them are manifesting towards the same goal and putting same amount of effort towards it. But then the upper caste kid, because of all the privilege that they enjoy, are eventually able to achieve the goal, while the lower caste kid, because of this discrimination and social injustice, are not able to achieve the goal. But unaware of this lower caste kid starts thinking that maybe it's their fault, maybe they are not manifesting hard enough, they are not working hard enough, or maybe they are just not worth it. So you see, it's very important that whenever we talk about any motivation like manifesting or positive thinking or even hard work, we talk about the social structures, power structures, privileges, or any other real world barriers that stand between someone and their goal. Because without that, you are selling an incomplete picture, and that is not only misleading but harmful. With that, we come to the end of this video. My final thought on manifestation is that it's okay if you want to practice it, as long as you follow these 3 things. Firstly, focus on your actions more than just your thoughts. Secondly, recognize your biases so that you don't become victim of confirmation bias. And thirdly, very important, assess what all privileges you have and what privileges you don't have. So that would be all for this video. If you agree or disagree with any of the things that I have said today, or if you have any questions or concerns about it, please let me know in the comment section. If you liked my video, please consider subscribing to my channel, dropping a like. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, stay skeptical.